We got these Vikings. I don't know why guys be saying that they ready and send it and they ain't even online. But whatever. Dun, 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 dun. There he go. Mama, that man, that dope. Ooh, we got, always got trouble playing Aaron Rodgers, man. Send out these invites.
We are across the Hudson from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here between the Minnesota Vikings
I just play smart.
and the New York Giants.
I know I got a couple of rookies I got to develop a little bit.
Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. From just inside the 20, a short kick.
Good job,
and a good
folks.
return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
I don't remember what the scouting report was. But if you're going to do something, let me do it now.
Rodgers going to the air to start things.
Ooh, good job, baby. What's that, the Ravens? Red zone.
That sack courtesy of the effort of Hassan Reddick.
But we knew coming in it was going to be a long afternoon if they weren't able to hold up against this pass rush, huh?
What we didn't know was that protection was going to spring a leak on the first play from scrimmage.
Got after him
Play
right
smart, fellas.
The start less than ideal as they already face a second and long.
Okay.
Another try after the first down sack.
Good job, man.
His throw incomplete.
And this drive
Continue to play smart, fellas. These passes gonna come out hot, so watch out for this post corner.
Followed by an incompletion, one more good rep, and they get off the field.
Cool. Be cool. Watch out for that post corner.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And he will
Dang, that thing came out hot.
Down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never
That's
lock
crazy.
in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field.
That thing came out hot, sizzling.
For a nice pickup.
Watch out for the run.
First carry now for the former Badger.
Went right past him, man.
He finds some way to turn this into positive yardage as he struggles forward for a pickup of about 2.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged.
Back way over there.
But how
Gonna
about
come
the
out
guy
quick.
who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play.
The ball comes out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Can almost
Good
see
job.
inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone came around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very
There you
fortunate man.
go.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks. Throwing now is Rodgers. Ball hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward, incomplete pass.
Cool. Watch his eye.
Rodgers again here on 2nd and 10.
Good job.
And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first
Want to take a
by the time he tried to
blitz at him, but
find an open target. The coverage was
watch out for these post corners, man.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead.
How you let Aaron Rodgers catch you,
well,
man?
that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ballgame.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. This defense for the Vikings, they put together a strong effort last week in the win over Chicago.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking.
I play smart with our rookies.
That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
On 2nd down now, McLean. And he's going to be stopped just short of the first down marker at the Vikings' 19-yard line. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Looking to throw. Clayton. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Now Jake Elliott for the field goal try. From the left hash, it's a 36-yard attempt. The kick by Elliott is good. And the Giants
good job, fellas.
3-0 lead.
Not what we wanted, but we always settle for that field goal.
3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
Dang, I wanted him to fumble that ball, man. Come on, man.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as you're not
made the tackle, baby. Come on.
The other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
He finds his man complete.
Good job.
It's Hayes. Just a gain of a couple there.
He's going to come out hot.
Make it 3rd down and less than a yard. Now Rodgers.
There you
takes
go.
a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down
Watch
and
your
talk
fate.
about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
Oh, he's going to go ahead and field it from the 3-yard line.
Roughing the kicker. Who has a left-footed kicker,
running
man?
into the punter, but roughing the punter.
And I'm struggling with this one. You know, you're watching it, partner. Is it more the first rather than the latter? This is a tough one. Almost feels like he felt like he had to call it on that play.
Now it's 1st and 10 after a costly penalty there on 4th down. Up the middle, here's Taylor. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
We gotta do better, man.
Tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Can't let Aaron Rodgers get too comfortable out there.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Here's Rodgers to throw.
Thank you.
He rifles one that's intercepted.
Good job.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown.
It just appeared there that the defense, they had that read from the moment the ball was snapped. And not only did they get the interception, add a nice return on top of it, all the way into the end zone for a defensive touchdown.
Yeah, and the guy made the play. He gets the points. But it really was a group effort, wasn't it? How about the coaches? They've got to be so excited. All the preparation, time in the film room, it translated into a big play that put points on the board for their team.
So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. A short kick taken at the 18.
You gotta fumble that, man. Come on, man.
Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Let's keep it going. Singles, doubles, triples, dingers. Might be small, but I still hear dingers. Just watch out for JT.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. 3-2, their record through the first 5 games of the year as they got the victory last week. It's still early, just October, but what have you seen from these guys so far?
Well, what I've seen is a team that's still figuring out all their pieces.
Aaron Rodgers, man, we blink and that ball gone, man.
Add in some new draft picks.
Crazy.
Sometimes it takes a month or so before you really start to gel as a team and for those players to figure out their roles. But right now, I see them starting to elevate.
The Vikings with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. And now the Giants will stop play as they take a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now a play fake. Rodgers. He's going deep for Brown. Touchdown.
Rodgers put out nowhere else, man. Dang. That's crazy.
Back within a score. Cairo Santos.
Thought Patrick Surtain had that. Dang, that's crazy. I thought he had that pick, too. He stretched out for it, too, though. Dang. Yeah, excuse me.
Now, after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And out a little across the 25 to 27.
I thought I was going to be able to get up out of there. I thought we was going to be gone.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead. The best way to do it? Touchdowns.
Come on, stupid.
Second down, here's an option right. And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the first down marker. It's going to be a gain of 6 on the keeper, but it leads to a 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. To throw on 3rd down. Clayton looking deep downfield. And this will be caught at the 30. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. The Giants at 3-2, a game over 500 here to start the season. They come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
9 yards, and that leaves them just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the 2nd quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
Easy completion.
Trying to pick it up.
Good way to hold on to the ball.
Reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Charles, when you talk about free safeties, I think one word comes to mind, range. And we saw an example of a rangy free safety right there.
Yeah, and this was just really well done on 3rd down because he doesn't have a lot of time.
Yeah, 50% completion.
Snap decision and go. And decision there, right on. He rocketed it in and made the play.
And the next gen stats, they tell the story as he was approaching 19 miles an hour on that one. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And makes it across the 20 as his guys
kicking too many field goals,
at
ladies
the
and gentlemen.
23-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And the football changing hands here, and as this offense takes the field, Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Pat Surtain. A nightmare of a first half for him, and that's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go to the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button.
Y'all got a block.
New guy in half number 2.
It's crazy.
Stop made there by Brian Asamoah.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
On 2nd down, McLean. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
Gotta read it. It's there.
On 3rd down, Clayton. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that
Crazy.
started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Come on, Rick.
Elliott is good. And now it's a 2-score game at 9, 16-7. So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense
Read it
and a
right,
defense
too, man.
kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they had the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, you know, the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
Slow down, A-Rod. We'll take this time out.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
I wonder what's going on.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Rodgers now to throw.
This will be swung out wide for Taylor.
Good job.
And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
I'll take that. Thank you, kind sir.
His pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
Well, CD, you know, when you mentioned earlier about spreading the ball around in this game, I don't think you mentioned the guys in the other uniform. With 4 interceptions here in the first half, and several different guys have picked him off.
Yeah, instead of analyzing what's going wrong with him,
he's got a man complete.
And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that is caught. He's got it for a giant touchdown. A great effort there. 33 yards. And the Giants are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Good job, fellas.
Elliott good on the extra point. And that could be important as that makes this a 16-point lead. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive. And they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice.
Got that one off last time. I don't know why you think you're going to get it again.
To string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
After the sack on 1st down, Rodgers. He gets this into the hands of Taylor. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing.
On 3rd and long, it's Rodgers. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out.
Be careful when you touch my guy like that.
And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10. On the NFL scoreboard, 2nd quarter in Nashville. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Now you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago.
Dang.
This is intercepted. My goodness. And the Vikings are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. They've got a pretty comfortable lead right now, but maybe a little too careless with the football that time for the rookie.
I think the key word there is comfortable. And there's two schools of thought on it. With that type of a lead, maybe you can take a few more chances because you have a cushion. Others will tell you, Don't eat up the cushion with careless play. He'll learn to ride that line as he moves on in his career.
To throw, it's Rodgers. Looking for the crossing receiver, and he's got him. It's Samuel. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Options galore here. Second and a few inches. Throwing is Rodgers. He finds his man complete. It's Hayes. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. This will be spotted just shy of midfield. A 59-yard attempt. And this is good.
He got it. Dang.
Just enough.
Appreciate everybody tuning in, man.
As he drops it in from long
He
distance.
on a struggle bus.
Cut the lead down to 13.
But it's okay, though.
So, Charles, they get to them with
Trying to get
my
young rookies right in this franchise.
With a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Let's just play smart.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And not a good return.
Rookie ain't got nothing going on right now.
At the 12-yard line.
Already threw one pick.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next
Got a
drive.
cover 4 right here.
Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more because I thought in the first half.
Oh, my fault. Dang, my fault.
And it's intercepted. Picked up by
Y'all seen wide open?
And the Vikings are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. Not the way you envision things.
Look,
to
a
start
wall
out
wide
the third
open.
Quarter, one play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the second half, not just the one that he operated off of to start the game. Nowhere on that script did it have that result.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Well, they certainly
We got to do better.
Today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
On second down, it's Taylor. And
He's still there, baby.
Quickly there as they stop him at the 40 for a gain of just 2. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. So the completion good for 7 there. And that's going to make it fourth down.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Rodgers going to go on for
That's what I'm talking about, 13.
And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the first. Back to throw. Clayton. Throw right side going to be caught by Waller. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Here we go. Here we go. To throw on second down. Clayton, he's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And, oh, that one going to wind up incomplete. Nearly an interception in the end zone. Probably should have been. Third down coming up. The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is third down. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. A great play there. With his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Elliott now to add the extra point.
Good job, fellas.
Pushes the lead up to an even 20.
We'll take it up.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Who's up this late night watching the show? Watch out for the play action.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game.
Oh, my goodness.
They're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback.
Aaron Rodgers released, man.
Right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final
I can't even process it, man.
But they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
To throw again on second down. Rodgers, and he goes out right around the 39. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target.
Double post.
He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Looking to throw again on second down. Rodgers.
Good job.
5-yard pass on the heels of a 5-yard run. Good enough for the first.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes
Carter's
in the playbook.
slipping. Dang.
Oh, so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Play action. Now it's Rodgers. He'll get this off to Taylor. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
Well, they certainly had success
throughout
this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Escaping the pressure right.
Come on, man.
That incompletion breaks
Come
a
on,
string
man.
of 5 straight connections. And it's second
Come on,
down.
man.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
You play action, get the pass off.
They fake the give. Now Rodgers. Rush coming, and he's taken down. He'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's third down.
They've gobbled up over 30 yards of turf so far, but a sack knocks them backwards. And that interrupts the momentum they were building. Good opportunity for the defense to escape this drive before they get to the end zone.
You get this thing off.
On play action.
Come
Rodgers.
on.
Left side, it's complete. Touchdown, Vikings. A big play
He blocked
there.
everybody and their mama
46
got
yards. And the
protected
Vikings
Aaron
are able
Rodgers,
to
man.
Make some inroads here to that deficit.
We got to do better.
Santos with the extra point, and that cuts this lead down to 13.
Gotta do better.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Get your XP. I'm gonna take these.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll take this one up over the 20 to the 21-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Here we go, set.
They'll keep it on the ground. McLean. And he's got room.
Good job, Rick. First time you getting loose out there today.
49 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
He's fast. Remember that man at the door.
Touchdown, New York. A great effort there. 45 yards.
And the Giants are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter.
Press this button 17 times, man.
Just about to say he hadn't missed an extra point all season, but there it is. His first
Man,
miss.
knock it
No
off.
good.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will
How
start
did you
here
miss
at
that
the
extra
25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the
In that 4th quarter, all those fools up.
A little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters.
You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
The Vikings on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. To throw is Rodgers. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby.
And the Giants are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead.
Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Well, they may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down. The slot man in motion right. On 1st down, McLean trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown.
Now, Ricky, we learning.
Giants. Darren Waller, his first touchdown on the year. And the Giants look like they're about to put an end to their 2-game losing streak as they add on to their lead. Elliott good with a PAT, and that will bump the lead up to 26. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turns. And now here is another interception. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby. And the Giants are going to take possession of the football. So that changes things. You get the interception, and then to boot, a good return tacked on.
And really it was down to him versus the quarterback on the return, and that's one you would think the defender would win. But a nice job there of seeing the play all the way to the end and making the tackle by the QB.
Throwing on first down. Clayton.
I was done.
He's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
Dang, I'm messing my rookie up, man.
And the Vikings are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. He's going deep for Brown. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
On play action, it's Rodgers. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
Yeah, once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. This is fielded at the 27. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They'll call that a punt of 59 yards. Tough to do better than that.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
But not that any of the points would be needed, but CD, they've got enough time left here. They can definitely score on this drive, maybe even an ensuing drive as well, if they really want to drive home this landslide victory.
Yeah, we're certainly about to see just how aggressive they want to be here down the stretch. And what some coaches do is they try and meet it halfway. Meaning they want to continue to run their offense.
Come on, Rick.
So they put in a lot of backups
Had Waller
to do
open,
it,
too.
and then tell the opposing coach, hey, I had to get them some work,
Slacking.
too. I can't just let them sit over on the sidelines all the time.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down.
Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They'll send the tight end in motion left. To throw on 3rd down. Clayton. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach, and maybe you and I should attend that press conference to see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier, and he wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up, but he certainly will have some explaining to do.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out, because now it's not a...
And my goodness, another interception. And he will bring it
Good
back.
job, baby.
It's a pick six and a Giants touchdown.
Splash.
Well, what has been a fantastic game for this defense has been rough for this offense, and certainly a signal caller, Charles, that's thrown all these interceptions. Another one there, and this one taken all the way back for the score.
A nice little spot in the post-game highlights to show this rip of interceptions and great plays this group has made. They've been on it from snap one.
And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick six put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And the defense closes quickly there. He'll get maybe a yard to the 33.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one, and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
On 2nd and 9, Rodgers. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. Hassan Reddick able to record his 5th sack of the season.
We all know he's one of the better quarterbacks in the league, but definitely not today. His team trailing by multiple touchdowns, and a late sack, just a parting gift from the defense for him to take back to the locker room with him.
The Vikings on 3rd down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This is 3rd and 16. Rodgers going to throw.
I was gonna say, man.
Bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big...
I want to block this left-footed punter.
Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
And this will be taken at the 13. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They're in control here as they start 1st and 10, and appearing to have righted the ship following that 2-game losing streak. And he'll get this just across the 25-yard line.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Now a throw here to his running back, finding space at the 40. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Partner, I know we're still in the afternoon slate here. Some primetime games still on the docket, but it's going to be tough to top this effort. What an offensive performance we have seen. They have been unstoppable from the moment we began this game, and they're not holding back. They're still throwing the football here in the 4th.
They certainly are, and let me tell you something.
Come
if you're
on,
old school,
man.
you don't like this at all, but in today's football, you just go ahead and savor it. Watch a team execute at a high level. Doesn't matter what the scoreboard says.
On 2nd down now, McLean. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, Clayton. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. Well,
it was open, I just ain't going to take a shot.
Really big. That passing incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points. But they're not going to turn them down. They're going to continue to run what they have in their playbook, and they still want to run it efficiently.
And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. 77 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now it looks like he'll throw here. He'll find his tight end. That's Warner. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Another good completion on the drive as the Giants have a 1st down. Now a give right side. McLean. And the tough run gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further.
Ball at the 9 on 2nd and 8.
They'll keep it on the ground. McLean. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here.
On 3rd and 2, Clayton. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Another touchdown through the air for them, and for this rookie quarterback at the helm, he has put them in a great position, Charles, to get the victory in this one.
He's absolutely taken charge. Every touchdown for them has come via his arm. 0 rushing touchdowns, no special teams, no defensive scores. All him throwing the football. He's in cruise control right now, and so is his team.
Elliott good on the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
And not much on this one. Takes it for the 21. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or you call it a day?
You can do.
And now here's another interception.
Picked off by Pat Surtain. And the Giants are going to take possession of the football.
Yet another mistake after the interception there. And gosh, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter. Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
GG.
And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet. But until then, this game's over.
Gotta do better. Better with my rookies. Too many turnovers.